Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Academic Answers podcast, and this is our Sunday edition where we do something inspirational and motivational to kind of give you that push towards something different for the new week when you look at your life in a real way and attempt or make a serious effort to change whatever there is that need to be changed and to make a shift and to get started. That's what trips up most people. They never get started, so they have nothing to build on. And the next thing is that even if they do get started, they have no system to hold them accountable and to hold them in place, or to actually make them not do the things that they are used to doing and bring themselves to this new way of doing things. And that's why we do this on a Sunday. We do it in a different fashion. Usually in the week we answer questions that we get on a topic of happiness, success, full potential, as we believe in the human potential and believe that human beings can create their lives by believing in themselves and making the effort and investing the time in that way, a way that is to uncover their highest, truest version. The highest, truest version of themselves, what they were created to do, what they were meant to be, that seed that we were given. And this week, this Sunday, I want to talk to you about, it's something I watched in a movie, as I just touched on talent and seed. I saw in Training Day when Denzel Washington was, security guard for the young girl, the little kid, and she was practicing, and he was watching her in the pool. And she was saying, but the other people are winning, even though I am quicker in the water. So my start. So Denzel Washington pointed out to her that it was her start, because if she's faster in the water and they're getting ahead of her, it means they're starting quicker than her. And she was saying something to the effect that they are better than her. And Denzel, in a serious tone, reprimanded her to say that there is no better than you. There is training. There is no better than you. There is training. They are training harder than you. And I wanted to tell you that because it's something that's one of my pet peeves. You grow up and you see some people who excel at obvious skills, talents that come out in a child from the get-go, that the environment is usually conducive to bringing out that talent, like singing, like dancing, like playing some sports, like athletics. That's easy to come out in school and in the regular settings. And then what we often see is other people saying, oh, that child is good at math, that child is good at this child is good at that. And we think that that's what takes you there. That's what it's going to come down to. That's what it's all about. But I was saying to a friend the other day who I was in conversation with that I remember Usain Bolt, the fastest man that ever walked the face of the earth. Usain Bolt, the Jamaican who has the 100-meter record in the Olympics and had won so many gold medals. I remember that kid as a young boy coming to the stadium, running, I think, the 4x4 relay, and he was looking really bad in terms of his form and how fast he was running. People were beating him. He could run, he had the seed, but he was not making a good showing. And I remember I was saying to my girlfriend at the time that, look, this kid is not going to make it. They're gassing him up. He's not good. He's losing races. And she said, look, he's a young kid. Do not write him off. He hasn't gone through his process yet. And now I'm coming to realize that it doesn't matter what seed you have. It doesn't matter what talent you have. It doesn't matter what gifts you have. If you do not go through the process, you will not be great. It will not take you to any sustainable level of success. You might hit, but you cannot stay there. You must go through the entire process. So forget the seed and understand that if you do have the drive to work, to put in the work, to make the sacrifice, to put in the effort and the time in that seed, That's what that will matter. How you develop what you have in you. The training. It was Ramaj Sharma who said that those who practice the most bleed the least in war. Those who practice the most bleeds the least in war. It is a work that you put in to develop whatever you have in you. You will be crappy, you will suck. It won't come off right. You will sound horrible. Like many of the singers that you hear now. When you listen to them back in the days, they were not this good. Their craft wasn't honed as yet. They didn't refine all the things as yet. And they made it there. And I can guarantee you that somebody, because we all have some seed in us, we all have some talent. Somebody with on a scale of 1 to 10, somebody with 8 talent, whose talent is at 8 on a scale of 1 to 10, will not get to the high, and who does not do the work and do not practice and take the time to develop that skill to its fullest, will not go above somebody who have a 3-level talent, who is determined to put in the work to develop the skill. Because talent is something you have naturally, but skill is something you develop from beating hours and hours upon hours on your craft. You gotta put in the work. You know, the first time I was trying to do videos on social media, I was trying to get out here and share my thoughts in this space, in the self-development space. I was reading a lot, I've gone through a lot, just coming through a tough depression stage where I lost so much money in business, and I was just going through a rough time, and I wanted to, I was writing a lot. I was doing my Facebook blog, I was doing a lot of writing, I wanted to do videos. I actually recorded videos on my phone for 1 entire year before I post one, because I hated the sound of my voice. I was judging other people who I see on video. And that's one mistake you don't want to make. You don't want to compare your stage 1 with someone else's stage 10. Of course, you're not going to look as good and sound as good as someone who you emulated or who you model or who you want to sound like on video, because you have not put in the work. These people are there for 10, 15, 20 years put in the work, and they're now at a level where you can see them. They have brought themselves to that level of notoriety where they're now on your screen. That takes marketing, that takes work, that takes skill and talent, that takes mastery. Why do you think that you will be able to do that overnight just because you want to do it? You have not earned your keep. You must put in the work over time, so that 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, some other kid, some other person will see you and decide that, wow, I want to be like that person on video. I resonate with them. So look at your life, look at what you want to do, look at what you want to start, look at what you want to change, look at what you want to make an impact, look at what you want to achieve, look at your goals, and decide that, look, I don't have all that I need. I don't know how to do everything, but I will get going and believe in myself to learn it as I go, and to pick it up and to refine it and to take it to the highest level. Because every successful person the difference between successful people and people who are not successful is that everybody started out not being able to do it. One guy say, I can't do that, it's not going to work for me. The other guy say, I can't do that, but I want to do it, so where can I learn to do it? How can I develop these skills? And I am willing to go and do it. So the question comes down to, do you believe in yourself enough? And are you willing to put in that work to go towards what you want to achieve in this life? Thank you, my friends. Always a pleasure. Have a powerful week. Shift something in your life. If you need a change, step toward a change. If you need a transformation, step towards a transformation. And you can send your questions to me, louismotivatorcar@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram, louismotivatorcar. And you can find me on Facebook, Louis Motivator Car. Thank you guys. Always a pleasure. I'm on YouTube, Success Academy. Academy of Success, Happiness, Full Potential. Have a great one. Always a pleasure, my friends. Thanks for listening.